Yo, my band has a newer song out called TYT. We're called South Post. If you go listen on any streaming platform, I will greatly appreciate it. There's also going to be a link to the music video at the end of this reaction. And if you watch that, I'll love you. And we also have a new song coming out on February 25th. It's called Play/Pretend. And if you go to the band's Instagram at South Post Band, you will find a link where you can pre-save it. If you do that, I swear I will smooch you through the camera, through the audio, video, everything. I love you. Yo, what is going on? We have a new MESHUGGAH song, and that is awesome. The ABYSMAL EYE from, I guess, their new album, Immutable, which is super metal. This cover that I'm looking at is super metal, and of course they don't have a music video, and I hate doing reactions without music videos, but it's MESHUGGAH, and I have to do it. I'm very excited for this one. What is up, though? I hope you're good. I've got a newer hat on. Not sure if I've worn it in a video yet. I've got some new jeans on. I was on the jean hunt for a minute, and we found solutions. And we found them at Zara. And Zara doesn't always get it right, but when they do, they do. When they do, they really do. So I got 2 pairs, and they're great. I got some new kicks on, some new Reeboks. Shout out Reebok. Dude, I love MESHUGGAH. I am not like the biggest MESHUGGAH guy. I'm not like it's MESHUGGAH or die, but you just got to give them so much fucking credit. It's insane. I mean, before I forget to say it, I saw them live. It was last year. I forget exactly when, but here in Nashville. It was the first time I had ever seen them. It was pure insanity. I mean, anyone that's ever seen them live will say those exact words. It was fucking madness. They were so tight. It was disgusting. It was brutal. It was insane. The whole time I just stood there like just in awe because I don't mosh because I'm not a tough guy and I don't want to get hit. And I'd like to watch the show and be able to pick things apart. And you can't pick anything apart with them, and that's not what I mean, but you know what I mean. I'm a drummer, so I like to watch the drummer. I want to see everything that's happening. I want to take it all in, be as present as possible. I don't want to be getting fucking tossed around and shit. Even though I have done that in the past, and it's very fun. So I respect both parties. But for MESHUGGAH, dude, you got to just be a spectator. And I will say my favorite tracks by them have to be Born in Dissonance. I mean, it's disgusting. I Am Colossus. Rational Gaze, of course, a classic. I thought of a 4th one, and now I cannot remember it, but... dude, they have so many good songs. And I honestly should dive in more to their older discography. I just haven't. But they're legends. Everyone knows it. Every genty, awesome groove band now stems from the MESHUGGAH sound. We all know it. And that's just what it is. You can't dispute it. But okay, let's jump into this. Just the most MESHUGGAH thing I've ever heard. I mean, they're just never going to deviate, and they don't need to because they're just badasses. Very interesting choice for him to just be doing the offbeats on the China, but grooves so hard. Their vocalist is just, he's fantastic. He's the man.
Unseen, we come into spur and claim to try. Something this intensely profound can never be allowed. The fabric and all that holds tight will all find. It will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all find. It will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds tight will all be torn down. 'Cause the fabric and all that holds
Yeah, we're full China now, full time on that China now, and it's fucking fat. And I love how drummer Thomas went out of that, I guess what you would call that verse, into that just groove where the vocals cut out. Did a fill that just went over the bar line and just made the groove more confusing, like they love to do. And it's just awesome, man. And if I could play guitar, this is the band I would want to play for sure. Because I always say I'd be a strong rhythm guitarist. I think I'd just be a chug master, and this would be my band. But that's never gonna happen. Now we're getting the crashes along with the rhythm instead of just straight, which is cool. That last part was super sick on drums. I keep commenting on the drums. I'm sorry. But it's just, I mean, this band's so percussive. It's so rhythm-based. How could I not, really? I mean, just shout out to these guitarists, man, because to be able to hold these rhythms as long as they do and do it as tightly as they do, because, like I said, I did see them live, and they can pull every single inch of this off. It's kind of insane because, I mean, it's so repetitive, but to be able to execute it at that high a level is just nuts. It's nuts. They're as tight. I mean, obviously they're so tight. They have to be the tightest band I've ever seen live. But as much as bands love to pull from Meshuggah and their sound, they need to pull from how tight they are live. I said it. Bands need to get tighter live. This should be the standard. Meshuggah should be the standard. Such a Meshuggah guitar solo, and love the off hits going on in the back on the China. Just it couldn't be more Meshuggah. Another classic Meshuggah thing to do is one of these ring outy parts after a solo, and I have a feeling we're going to get hit with a fat groove afterward. You saw it in my head, Bob. I was expecting the feel change, but it didn't happen. But it's okay because they're the best. They can do whatever they want. What a way to end that out, huh? Yeah, it's Meshuggah. It's Meshuggah through and through. There is no doubting that. And that's what I wanted. That's what we all wanted. You know, this is the band that if they ever made a change to their sound, I don't know what would happen to the world. Shit would go nuts. You know, it's like any other band. Not any other band. Let me think of how I want to say this. I guess, you know, there's bands like, well, there's just bands that are just very consistent with their sound, don't vary very much. Could have said that better. But you know, and then if they do take a risk, the fans are like, how fucking dare you? But I think with Meshuggah, no one wants them to sort of take that risk or deviate at all, which is funny. It's just a interesting thing. I don't know. You might agree, you might disagree. That's perfectly cool. But they are just too good at what they do. They have taken what they do and taken it to such a level that, I mean, again, as I mentioned before, like they are the standard, man, for this kind of metal, for this kind of groove metal, and it should be taken to the live setting as well because it's such a spectacle. It's such an experience live. And I mean, say what you want about Periphery. I feel like they're so polarizing, but I mean, they're another band that sets the standard live. So got to give props to them because, of course, so much of the Periphery sound stems from the Meshuggah sound, but Periphery, you can say whatever you want about Spencer, whatever about how their sound has changed, but live they are one of the best doing it by far. And every other metal band, especially in that genre, needs to live up to that standard, I think, or at least try to. And it's no surprise why Meshuggah and Periphery are so good live. I mean, they have two of the best drummers to ever do it in the world of metal. At the end of the day, it kind of just comes down to your drummer, man. I'm sorry. I know I'm biased because I'm a drummer. But it's just the truth, man. The drums, the rhythm section, I'll throw bass in there. It's the glue of the band, baby. You know, if they're weak, it's hard to really be top-notch live. I'm sorry. Of course your vocalist has to be good. Of course guitarists got to be tight. They got to be able to pull off the parts. Of course. Everyone's important, man. You know what I'm saying. But very happy I got to do this reaction. I know it's kind of late. I got delayed on a few reactions that I wanted to do last weekend. Didn't get a chance to do them, so trying to knock out a bunch. I'm going to get them out as soon as possible. I very much appreciate you watching this one and any other of my videos. And if you're enjoying what I'm doing, dog, I hate to be that guy, but hit me with a like, hit me with a subscribe if you feel so inclined. You know, this ain't a big channel. I'm trying to grow it. I'm trying to, I'm doing it for a few reasons, but mainly I'm having fun doing it, and I'm enjoying this. I enjoy when you guys comment and stuff, and I get to see your thoughts, whether they are positive or negative. It's all good, man. But yeah, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Looking forward to more Meshuggah, and have a great rest of your day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be. Peace.